Well, hello, my beautiful Taurians. Welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your singles love reading for mid-July right through to mid-August 2024. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares, and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings and I will never reach out to you personally to offer one. Also, I will never ask you for money, e-gifts, or donations. So if anyone masquerading as me asks for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Taurians, this is your singles love reading. I'm going to get your overarching energy first and then follow it with a Celtic cross just to see who is coming in your way. Also, I want you to be mindful that I'm opening up the competition again to win a free personal reading. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to do one of those for quite some time due to circumstances beyond my control, but those issues have now been resolved, so I will open up the competition for one subscriber to win a free personal reading, but I'll let you know how to win that at the end because some people are not here for the competition and just want me to get on with the reading, and I don't like to waste anyone's time. So let us begin. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Taurians? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to be aware of at this time? Can you please show them the way regarding their singles love life? Can you show them what they're meant to know at this time regarding love? Can you please guide them? Okay, I can see right now you are in a period of focusing on your goals. I definitely see that you are focusing on your financial stability. Some of you have this energy of a lot of responsibility on your shoulders, a lot of family responsibilities. You know, I see that especially with the key being present, I see that you are leaving it up to destiny for you to be put in the position to meet someone new. And of course, trusting in the process and surrendering to the process as well will actually lead you to a love wish. I actually see there that you will have a wish come true when it comes to love. Your first card there, of course, is the key. And this is the protagonist energy. So I feel like you are searching for answers within yourself right now. You're getting to know yourself on a deeper level. I mean, when you get the key, it definitely means you may have some personal revelations, especially with the star present in your overarching energy. This is clarity. So some of you could be looking back at previous experiences to really notice what you want in a relationship, what you certainly do not want in a relationship. And this is about you sorting through the stuff and self-evaluating. Things that you want now in a relationship, maybe things that you didn't even think about before. I feel something within you has changed and you're really not going backwards, you're only going forwards. Also, the key indicates that you are on track to meet someone who is destined to be with you, especially when you have the star present and the tree. It tends to mean there's going to be longevity in a relationship that is headed towards you. So if you are looking for marriage or to settle down, I mean, not everybody's looking for marriage. It depends on what you're looking for, but I definitely see a relationship coming in where you will plant roots. Okay, that's clear in the overarching energy. We will go to the Celtic cross just to see when you'll meet this person, because right now I feel like you're doing you're creating balance and harmony in your world. But also this card, it really indicates that, you know, you are conserving yourself for the one, okay? It tends to mean that, you know, you're holding the key to your heart right now and you're not willing to give it away because there's no one really sparking your attention at this moment. But this card, I mean, if you look it up, the LENORMAND deck, it means a breakthrough, okay? So some of you could be having some personal revelations at this time to unlock some stuff and really focus on, you know, opening yourself up and creating space for a healthier love to come on in for you. Now, of course, we've got the tree there, but it's in the resistance position, so it's like you got it in the reverse. Some of you have gone through a major breakup or separation in the past, and although it may have been years ago or months ago, you've been healing a part of yourself that it has been difficult to let go of the experience, not the person. I feel it's the experience that it's been hard to resolve within yourself. And this experience, it may have influenced the way that you operate moving forward when it comes to love. It's almost like some of you have taken yourself out of the dating scene or just withdrawn from love for a while in order to focus on your own needs, your family, your responsibilities and tasks. And I feel the energy around you is changing because now it feels like you want to get out there and be seen in all your glory. I mean, even if you've been in hermit mode for quite some time, the star energy indicates that you're going to be thrust into the spotlight. You know, you are going to get a lot of attention. You are gaining attraction. I mean, you tend to get attention quite a lot. You may not notice it, but it's there. And you're looking, of course, for the attention from the right one. So I see that a wish is coming in for you. You know, number 5 is the Hierophant energy. So some of you may have even been divorced, or, you know, you promise yourself that you're never going to get married again, or it just feels very much like you've gone through something that really shook you and maybe even uprooted you, or kind of like disappointed you, let you down, and shaped your expectations, almost like you've stopped expecting in love because you feel that expectations are never met. Now, of course, that is actually quite healthy because when you detach from expectation and organically see how it goes, of course, you know, sometimes a person comes into our life to teach us a lesson and they are there for a season and a reason, okay? And then, of course, the person who's meant to stay will come into your life, a soulmate. And I definitely see that you're on track to meet that person as well. Now, some of you with the tree present, it can also indicate that you're hoping to meet someone organically in a very traditional kind of way. But because it's in the resistance position, you may feel like, how's that going to happen? You know, you may feel that we're living in a very transient life right now. People are online, swiping left and right. No one really works at anything anymore. Well, that's not true at all, of course. To some degree, it is. But I feel like the person that you're about to meet is true blue. There's an old-fashioned kind of energy about them. They are very chivalrous, male or female, not a gender-specific reading. This person, when they meet you, they know that it is something significant and they want to get to know you on a deeper level, and they do actually want to plant roots. So whoever it is that you're about to meet, they're actually looking for the one. They're not looking for just a good time. They're not looking for something transient. They're actually looking to settle down, and I feel it will be a wonderful union between you both. The star energy, it basically indicates that yes, you've been going through a period of healing, but also this is a wish being delivered or you being aligned with something that you really want. And I'm being given a song right now. Now this song, it has come up before in a reading. It's a very famous song. Okay, I'm just going to give you what I'm hearing right now. The power of love, a force from above, cleansing my soul or cleaning my soul, flame on, burn desire, love with tongues of fire, purge the soul, make love your goal. Okay, so they're the lyrics that my guides want me to give you to focus on. I mean, of course, make love your goal, very important. Interesting, look at this card that it came out when I'm holding this card because I'm scrying at the same time as doing your reading, but also I'm clairaudient. This figure is literally looking above. So a force from above. It really feels that this person, this new person, is going to be sent to you on purpose. You're meant to be with this person. But perhaps some of you, if you've not been searching for love, I feel this is about you like finding love in an unusual place, actually. However, I feel it's not that you go searching for love. It's like your intention is, this year I will find love, or next year I will have found love. It feels very much like you are setting an intention that love will be your goal, but at the same time, you're just sort of then leaving it up to the universe and saying, okay, I trust the process. And that's actually going to put you in the path of meeting this person. Also, I'm being given an energy, this person, I'm being given... Okay, I'm just going to give you what I've been given, and hopefully it makes sense. I'm being given 2 words, national statistics. okay? So I don't really know what that means, but of course, I mean, I know what it means, but in terms of your reading, I'm not sure. Maybe this person, they work with data in some way, data for some of you who don't know what I'm saying, because sometimes I get corrected by friends on that word. But what I'm being given is this energy of this person has done something of note that has either been reported in like an article in the newspaper or a magazine or TV. This person, that could be well known within their industry or really well known in the community. I mean, they could be famous. I mean, I actually am holding the star energy, but I feel this person has done something of merit that they will talk about when they meet you, and not in an egotistical way, in a way where they are really proud of their accomplishment. And when this conversation arrives, you can see that this person's really a good heart. Okay, there's a beautiful sparkle in this person's eyes. So if you've already met someone, you're already talking to someone, and they have that conversation with you, you will know that this person is the one. Okay, anyway, I'm going to move on from that, because the main energy I've got is an energy of searching. So the majority that I can feel right now, it feels that you're searching for love, or you're basically hoping to find someone who is your soulmate. Now, your first card there, I'm doing the Celtic cross, is the Temperance card. So you're creating a lot of balance, harmony in your life. I mean, I feel like you've been waiting for a long time. Temperance card is a card of patience, but it's also a card of you focusing on your life's purpose, your life's meaning. I definitely see that, you know, you've had other things on your mind. Although love has been in the background, it hasn't been your priority. And I feel that of course, making love your goal doesn't mean it's going to be your absolute priority, because life is all about spinning the plates and keeping everything going. So I feel, though, that you will create a space for love, and love is coming in. And it's someone who is solid, someone who is faithful and kind, someone who is traditional in some way. We've got the Eight of Swords. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Good Angels. How would you like to receive? We've got the Devil card there. We have the Four of Pentacles. Okay. We have the Two of Cups. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. Yes, so love is arriving for you, and there is this energy of someone new, okay? But also I want you to be aware, there's this energy floating around you right now, and maybe you're aware, maybe you're not. But I'm getting with the Four of Wands, this reunion kind of energy. So this could be someone who you are kind of like connected to. It's intense, it's passionate. Perhaps this person is tempting. Maybe they come in and out of your life occasionally. Now, of course, I've only got about 38% of my beautiful Taurians kind of attached to something like that right now, because we do have the Devil card here, and we also had the Four of Wands. So I really get a sense here with this that it doesn't go anywhere. Okay, I mean, you've got the Knight of Wands in the past position. It's very physical. I mean, there are feelings attached there, but it feels that this person doesn't have the emotional capacity right now to offer you what you deserve in a relationship. Even though they want to, it feels like somehow they can't get through a blockage within themselves. So if you are currently separated from somebody and you're wondering, can you reunite with this person? Well, of course you can. You know, the star is present. There's healing there, but it will be a project, and I feel it will be quite some time. I feel there's a cycle of repeat going on with this, and it will kind of like end up being a couple of cycles before this person really breaks free of whatever it is that's holding them back or preventing them from really committing, okay? And again, of course, that's going to be time. So that's your call. We all have free will. What I see more than anything here is a new person coming in. So I'm going to leave that past person kind of energy behind until we get to the past position. What I see is someone new coming, okay? So let's get to your first card, the Temperance card. This, of course, is all about patience. It's about balance. I mean, I feel like you've been super patient, and sometimes you've been frustrated, and I feel like you've created a level of harmony in your life that you don't want anyone to come in and be disruptive right now. You're focusing on your goals. I mean, you've got the Knight of Pentacles there. So that means, of course, you're waiting for someone who is solid, who is true, someone who knows what they want, someone who's willing to work at a relationship. You know, relationships are hard. They're all about ups and downs, and life sometimes throws curveballs. And you're looking for someone who walks tall and strong by your side and doesn't bolt at the first sign of trouble and strife in life, right? And with the Two of Cups there, you're actually aligning yourself to meet someone who is consistent and is there to the end, a soulmate energy. So I feel right now with that Temperance energy that you're focusing more on your true north, your belief system. You're focusing on, how can I put that? It's almost like you are searching for meaning, and I really get a sense here that there's an energy of moderation. So I feel like you're not in a rush to meet someone. It doesn't matter what age you are either. If you're vibing in a frequency of love, you're attracting love. So I feel like you're not in any rush to fall into a relationship. However, I get a sense that, of course, it would be nice. Now, for some of you, you've had some responsibility on your shoulders, or you've been focusing a lot on your goals. And the crossing card is the Four of Wands. Okay, so the crossing card indicates some of you have not had time to go out there, have fun, let your hair down, or you haven't gone to events or places where you could meet new people or new faces. There's an invitation attached to this. Okay, some of you could be going to a wedding or a celebration, a place where people clink glasses in a toast is what I'm seeing. So some of you, this could be a birthday. It doesn't have to be a wedding. It could be an event. I mean, it could be a housewarming party, a barbecue. It just feels like people having a lot of fun, really enjoying a period of time together. So I feel like you're going to meet this person organically in a group of people. Okay. Now, of course, if you don't have that opportunity, with the Eight of Swords there and the Four of Pentacles, this can tell me that some of you could meet a person online if you really want to go down that route. And some of you may have already met someone online and you're at a distance from this person and you're wondering, will it move on to the next stage of, you being together? And of course, with the Chariot card present, I see that, yes, of course, you and this person can make it work. Long distance relationships can work for some people, but it will require a lot of effort. So you'll be back and forth with each other. And I feel that as you deepen your connection, some big decisions need to be made about location later on. But that will be a conversation that you'll approach when you get there. But for the rest of you who have not met someone, the Four of Wands is a card of, being in a very creative phase. For some of you, it could be that you're getting out there and connecting to hobbies or joining groups of people that are artistic in some way. This is a card that indicates that it's a time for going out there and having fun, for revelry, spending time in good company. And also the Four of Wands can be a card of reunions. So some of you could actually be invited to a reunion. It could be that you are going to see people you used to work with or go to college with, or maybe a group of friends that you lost touch with. So there's an energy about that as well. But it feels very much like an invite, or you're going to an event that we'll see you in a group of people. But I feel with the Ace of Pentacles, whoever this person is that, you fall in love with, they're new. Okay. So even if you're invited to, some sort of reunion, it feels new. Maybe it's that, you are aware of someone's presence, but you didn't really get to know them much. Maybe it's like ships passing in the night and suddenly you reconnect and now you're getting to know them. But ultimately, the Ace, it tends to be new. Also, the Four Wands can indicate to reunions from a past person. We will have a Mercury retrograde as we move into August. So let me just pull a card with that Four of Wands for you regarding a past person, because we have that Knight of Wands there. So it could be someone that you've had a very physical relationship with, or a very passionate, intense relationship with, that although there are feelings there, it's not sustainable. So let me just pull a card on that Four of Wands. And I'm only doing this because you have the Devil card present, and that can represent temptation. King of Pentacles, well, you're putting yourself first, your own needs first. So I feel with the King of Pentacles, of course, again, it's not gender specific, but it represents a Taurus card. So this can indicate that, you know, you've had a lot of tasks or responsibilities on your plate, and actually you just want to have fun. You want to get out there and do more fun things. So you're kind of looking at that. We've got, yeah, you've got a lot on your plate. So yeah, let's move on from the person from the past, because I feel Taurians, you don't tend to go backwards, you tend to go forwards. So these two cards are really indicating that you're really busy, like you're also exhausted. So some of you maybe at the end of the day think, oh, you know what, I'd love to go out there and have fun, but I'm exhausted. So you choose not to, and you choose to rest and really listen to your body, mind, and soul. So I feel like over the next coming weeks, you're going to find opportunities to go out there, but there is an invitation. So whatever it is that you're doing in life, it could be that you notice like a billboard that, or like a poster that says, hey, there's an event happening in the neighborhood, and you think, oh, that's quite interesting. Or you actually decide, you know what, I'm going to go to a yoga class, or I want to get involved in a book group or a walking group, or I want to get out there and express myself and really connect to my passions and my hobbies. I really feel there could be an invitation coming through that. But ultimately, where I see you meeting this person is where things are celebrated, okay? There's a toast wherever it is that you meet this person. I mean, it could even be, and I'm just giving you lots of examples because there's so many of you, it could be different ways, so please apply it to your situation. I mean, it could be that you like win a lucrative job deal, or you know, your work celebrates a win and has a big old event, and you have drinks after work or something like that, and it could be a celebration, but the place that you go to, it could open you up to meeting someone new, for example. So please take it as it resonates. What is below you on the earthly plane? The Knight of Pentacles. Now, because this is your reading, first off, this energy is to make the effort to put yourself in a position to enjoy yourself in life, to get out there, you know, go to invitations, put yourself in a position to be seen. Okay, I don't like to call anyone out. This is an energy that's coming out, so please don't shoot the messenger. Sometimes it's easier said than done. It's really hard, especially if you're shy or circumstances in life just don't lend itself to getting out there and you know, experiencing new things. But I really feel, I mean, for some of you, it could even be that you're going to learn something new. You put yourself on a class of learning, and there may be like after the class, someone says, hey, does anybody want to go and catch a few drinks after the class? It could be just really simple like that. But I feel this is about you meeting someone who is dependable, loyal, someone who is really honest, traditional, someone who is steady and sure of themselves. They know what they want. And I feel like they have a lot of integrity, whoever this person is. They're careful with your feelings, but they're also passionate. They're also intense. And I feel that this person... Okay, thanks so much. I'm so grateful. Now, it may be a conversation. Doesn't have to be an actual event, but there may be a conversation about the drive-in movies. I mean, I don't think they even exist anymore. Maybe they do somewhere, but it could be just a conversation about basically, I'd love it if they did like a drive-in movie like they used to, or maybe there's like a pop-up event that perhaps this person will hear about and invite you to, because I'm just getting a drive-in movie, okay? They're really like old-fashioned, kind of like 50s, 60s, kind of like... sort of movie theaters where everyone just drove in and just watched in their cars. So it could be something that will be talked about, and it's like, wouldn't it be a great idea if they brought that back? Or it could be something that is like a pop-up in your neighborhood, and this person will talk about it and say, hey, should we just go to that? It'd be really cool. So that's popping up there as well. Now, in the past position, it's really interesting because we have two knights. So I do feel like you will have a choice, but I feel more than anything with this card being in the past position, you're leaving something behind, detaching from something that has been tempting, but perhaps toxic at some point. Or not sustainable. I mean, the Knight of Wands is also a card of following your passions. So it doesn't have to be that you are connected to somebody who perhaps, you know, was very physical with you, but wasn't capable of opening up emotionally. For some of you, it could also be that if you've experienced someone ghosting you in the past, it could have really shocked you or shook your foundations that someone could do that, and it made you hesitant about getting into a relationship or opening yourself up to meeting someone new. But remember, the next person who comes in, they are solid and true, and they're not going to pull any of that sort of stuff on you. So I just want you to be aware of that. And of course, not everybody's experienced that, but it could be something that you have experienced in the past. I'm feeling about 23% of my beautiful Taurians have felt that. Now, I'm sending you a huge hug out there because that's awful, of course. Now, the Knight of Wands, I feel this is more about you being determined for a new adventure. That's the main energy I get from this, rather than wanting to connect to somebody from the past. Although I want you to be aware with the Four of Wands there and the Devil card, this can indicate that someone from your past that you have had an intimate connection with will try to resurface, or just see, you know, if you're at a loose end kind of thing. It's not sustainable. This person, they're really not looking for anything serious is what I'm seeing there. So if they tell you otherwise, remember, actions speak louder than words. Always. So I feel this is about you like deciding to do something passionate for yourself, reignite your passion, your lust for life, especially since the Knight of Wands and the Devil card is there. That can indicate that your lust for life is returning, and that suddenly you have a desire to get out there, flirt, or, you know, just get to know new people. And with the Chariot card, you're definitely moving forwards, not backwards. This is a card of dedication, commitment, making progress, but also it's about reaching your goal, a victorious moment. And this is the potential position. So this indicates that, you know, there's a strong potential for you to meet someone that you will settle down with. The Chariot card also indicates some of you may be traveling or taking a trip. It could be that you meet someone and then either they or you are going on a vacation. So there's a slight pause in between you both getting together, but I feel like you will be back together. There's no separation there. It just feels like a bit of a pause. Also, the Chariot card is, you know, keeping a tight rein on your emotions, okay? So it's almost like not rushing into something and letting it organically unfold and building a solid foundation with someone as you get to know that person as well. I mean, the Chariot card, and I'm going to pull a card on it. For some of you, this could be that you are bringing your car into the garage and, you know, either you meet someone that you used to know a long time ago, or it can mean that you meet someone where there is a bit of flirtation. And you're like, are they flirting with me? Is that happening right now? And, you know, it could be that it leads to something a little bit more serious. The Hierophant, yeah. I mean, there's marriage here. I mean, you are going to meet someone who is a divine counterpart, someone who is serious about a relationship. So the Chariot card, especially if you're traveling or you have to travel to an event that is different from your usual places. So it could be that, you know, you're invited to something and it means you have to take the subway out of town, or, you know, just to a different route, for example. But the Hierophant is marriage, it is tradition, it is having faith. We've got the Page of Cups here, which is love, an offer of love, an attraction, a feeling of sort of intimacy where it's playful and, you know, you're encouraged to basically investigate it further. When you get the Page of Cups, it's also connected to an invitation. And we've got the Emperor there as well. So a divine counterpart, someone who is serious about settling down, someone who's very protective, someone who knows what they want, someone who's thinking about their 5-year plan rather than, you know, tomorrow. They're actually just thinking about what they want for the future. So very exciting. Now, in the near future, we have the Eight of Swords, okay? Partnered with the Devil card. Some of you are feeling really, really stuck. You can't see how you're going to meet anybody. Remember, you've surrendered to the universe, so the universe will put you in the path to meet someone new. So although you may not be able to see it right now, there is love coming. However, this is in the near future position, and the Eight of Swords indicates that you're feeling really stuck, or, you know, you are focused on other things right now, and you're facing those things. So it feels like, because I'm doing this reading for the next 6 weeks, it feels like you could be talking to somebody new, but it doesn't actually develop into something until much later. Okay, so I'm just going to pull a card on that Eight of Swords for you, because the Eight of Swords, the near future position can be an indication of time. And the Eight of Swords, basically, even if you look up the meaning of the Eight of Swords, it can indicate a self-imposed restriction. So it could be that you're like, I've got a lot on. There's no way I'm going to meet anyone right now because I'm so busy. Or it could be like, you know what, I'm going on a vacation. There's no way I could meet anybody right now because I'm just going to have fun on holiday, and it's not going to happen. Well, the universe has other ideas because love is present. I've even shuffled, and the Page of Cups has come out, as well as the Two of Cups there. Ace of Swords, you'll be talking to someone new. And again, the Four of Wands is indicating, you know, you see me shuffle. Okay, the same cards are coming out, which means there is something major happening here. So you will be talking to someone new. Swords are all about communication, the mind, a breakthrough, destiny and fate intervening to bring you the law of karma. The Four of Wands is invitation. It's like it feels very much like a celebration. Again, I keep getting this celebration energy. And it's like you will be enjoying yourself at an event, and you will celebrate meeting this person, but I feel it's an event where you celebrate, or where things are celebrated. I mean, I'm actually just being given this random energy right now, so I have to mention it because it's come through. Could be that you're at a restaurant having a meal with friends, or with a family member, and suddenly at another table they break out into like happy birthday, and you're like, oh wow, and there's like a celebration happening at another table. It's not even connected, and there may be an indication of that night that you're going to meet someone new where there is a romantic interest that will be explored further. So random, but that's what's coming through there as well. But I mean, the Four of Wands could also be a reuniting, talking to someone new. You could be hearing from someone that you've known for a while, and they invite you to something, and then you're talking to someone new who's at that event. So again, it just all feels connected to this invitation, or to letting your hair down, having fun. And basically it's a place where you're just enjoying yourself. However, I feel like you're just going to get talking to this new person. Also, I feel at first you may feel a little bit shy. If you tend to be naturally shy, know that this person, they're going to just feel really easy to talk to. Okay, so there's no pressure there. Now, this is your advice to yourself in this moment, the Devil card. You're feeling pretty stuck. I mean, some of you are really focusing on purifying your life right now. You are healing. You may be going through a period of detoxifying your life in some way, decluttering your life. And you may feel like, you know what, I'm not ready yet. You may be enjoying your single life and saying, I'm not ready, but I do want it eventually. And of course, love, it tends to happen on the universe's timeline rather than our own. But the Devil card can indicate that, especially with the Eight of Swords, this combination is like breaking yourself out of an illusion to really be honest with yourself and say, okay, I really want love, but what have I been doing to find it? Or what have I been doing to put myself in a position to open myself up to love? It can be that sometimes, and we're all guilty of it, so I'm not pointing my finger at anybody, we're all guilty of like saying, you know what, I can't do it, I'm too busy. And you may be actually really busy, but remember, we will always find a way, or we will find an excuse. So I feel, some of you are really like taking accountability and having a really serious, honest conversation with yourself, where you're like, you know what, something's got to change, because if it doesn't, it's going to remain the same. And that Devil card, it's not an evil card. It is there, and we all experience this point in our life where we feel truly helpless to change our situation, but we must open ourselves up to clarity, to really look at it where we feel stuck. If we've got too much on our schedule, can we reschedule things? Can we open ourselves up to, having a little bit more fun, enjoying ourselves? Easier said than done, I know. And of course, enjoying ourselves doesn't have to cost money. It can be a free event in the neighborhood. But it's really about you kind of like owning it and facing it. Some of you may, have other issues, like you are agoraphobic. So maybe that you find it really difficult to get out there, and it's really hard. So you will find an alternative way for you to get to meet someone or express yourself. So it's really about working with the circumstances that you are dealing with at this time. For some of you, it could be that you're shy and you're feeling really nervous about getting back into the dating scene or putting yourself in a position to meet someone. And I feel this is about you conquering something, moving on and making progress and being put in the position to find the one. So, I feel like you're not searching for the one. You're not actually going to an event to purposely find a person to love. Okay. I feel it's more that you are finding time to enjoy yourself, to connect to new things, new experiences, new adventures. And as a byproduct, you're actually being put in the position to meet a soulmate. Now, the external circumstances, we've got the Four of Pentacles. This is basically asking you, what are you holding on to right now? I feel also you're attracting long-term security. What are you holding on to that's keeping you stuck? So it's about identifying that and really releasing it. The Four of Pentacles also indicates that some of you, of course, you're busy making money, trying to do life, pay all the bills, and it's really hard. It's hard out there now. It's always been hard, but it's just ramped up that level of craziness in the last couple of years. So it's really difficult, okay? Don't get me wrong, I know it's difficult. But with that Four of Pentacles, it's asking you, is life passing you by? Is there an opportunity for you to do more fun things or to get out there and start living rather than existing? Now, of course, some of you are out there saying, you know what, Baba, I've been out there having fun, but there's just nobody out there right now who is sparking my attention. Well, that is all about to change because you have that Two of Cups and you have Ace of Pentacles here. So the Four of Pentacles indicates you need to know that you are secure, you are loved, and you are lovable, and that you are attracting right now a long-term secure relationship. This is what your desire is, according to the cards, and this is what is showing up for you at this time. That Two of Cups is a union. It is an understanding of two people coming together to choose each other every time, to be in love with each other and to take the journey of life and love together. So I feel like you're going to be sharing joy wherever you are, and then you're going to meet this person. I mean, this is a hope and a fear position. So this is you hoping to find your soulmate. The fear, of course, is meeting someone who is either disinterested or leads you down the garden path or has baggage from previous experiences that they kind of, bleed all over the relationship when they're in with you. And that's not going to happen at all. This is a new person who has gone through a healing process themselves. And this card really indicates that there is a wonderful romantic partnership on the horizon for you, which will lead to a high-level commitment like marriage if you're hoping for it, okay? Now also we have the Ace of Pentacles. This is your outcome energy. So this is a new person. Aces are new. They're divinely guided by the universe. And it's someone who invests in a relationship right from the very beginning. Something that will grow into something really wonderful, magical, and of course, faithful, kind. And I really feel that this is a relationship that has a lot of potential to end up in marriage, settling down. I feel like you'll move in with this person. Okay, I can see as far as you moving in with this person, and if you want marriage, it's there for you with this person as well. So it depends on what it is that you want. But this is an investment with someone new. And you know from the very beginning that they have your best intentions at heart, and it's love, okay? But also the Ace of Pentacles can indicate that some of you may be getting a new job if you're in a career, and that could also signal that you are about to meet someone new. It doesn't have to be that you're meeting them in your job, but it could do. Some of you may not want to meet a person where you work because it could get messy, but with this person, I feel they're true blue and I don't see any messiness there. But I actually feel with the Ace of Pentacles, this is the start of something really exciting, something that has so much potential to become a very successful, loving relationship, a partnership where you both look in the same direction and want the same things, okay? So I'm just going to get some final cards for you just to see what it is you're meant to be doing while you sort of wait for this person to show up in your life. Although I do feel you never tend to wait for a person, my beautiful Taurians. It tends to be that you're really busy doing your life, focusing on your own needs, and then as like a byproduct. You're going to meet the person that you're meant to be with. I mean, you've got the soulmate card as well. So this is, you know, the final deck that I'm using. There's a letter here. I mean, it says planning, but I really feel a connection to an invitation to this. But it may sort of manifest in different forms for different Taurians out there, but it says the situation requires detailed analysis, groundwork, blueprints, preparation. So it can be that you're preparing to go to an event. Perhaps you've got that invitation already and it's something that you need to prepare for. Like, for example, if it's a wedding, you need to prepare your outfit, you know, you need to prepare your travel there, maybe a night in a hotel or something like that. So maybe something that is on those lines, but it doesn't have to be. It could also be that you're planning to put yourself in a position to want to get out there and meet new people, you know, because sometimes, especially, like, I'm only talking from my perspective now, but if I was to go out there and be looking for a new person or just wanting to go out there and enjoy myself for a night out, you know, of course there has to be some preparation there. I have to really sort of get myself in order and, you know, make sure that I've got the right outfit and, you know, these are aesthetical things and they're not that important because the right person is going to love you no matter what. You know, I'm being reminded of a friend of mine who went out one night. It was a very impromptu kind of like, let's just head to the bar for something. And she went out there and she was like, oh gosh, you know, she had left her makeup bag at home and she was like, oh, I'm not really like ready. I haven't got makeup. I haven't like worn an outfit. And all of her friends were like, don't worry about that. Just come out. We just want to see you. And she went out that night and oh my gosh, she met her soulmate. She's married her soulmate. And it was like, sometimes you can't prepare for it. Sometimes it's better that way because they see you in your natural form. They love you for who you are. So there is a freedom in that. Sometimes we don't need to have all of that. So, you know, I'm just giving you an example of that there as well. Now, of course, we have soulmate energy. So you are about to meet the one. It says this connection involves a close friend, romantic partner, or tribe. So it could be a close friend that invites you to something, or perhaps there's a reunion, as I mentioned, and you meet a soulmate as a byproduct of that. It says twin flame, bond, soul family. Now, I don't feel it's a twin flame. I want you to be aware of that. I feel it's more that it's a soulmate. A twin flame comes with a lot of chaotic energy that needs to be resolved before you can be truly together. So some of you may have been dealing with a twin flame and you're just fed up of the cycle of trying to heal the wounds and it's really hard. But I feel it's a soulmate that's coming in for you. We also have a gift. Okay, a gift there, and it says here affection, offer, tangible, giving and receiving. So that really indicates, I mean, it's number 24 when you reduce it, that's 6, 2 plus 4 is 6. So this is a balanced relationship where there is reciprocity. It's a real gift of a union. Whenever you see a traditional like Rider-Waite Ace of Pentacles or Ace of Swords or Ace of Cups, whatever it is, Ace of Wands, there tends to be hand offering. You know, a breakthrough in some area of your life. And I feel, you know, this is a person who is sent as a gift to you because you are a gift to them. So I really feel there's a wonderful union coming in. And you're seeing in your reading, I mean, from my point of view, there's a lot of 6s here. You got 6 for the soulmate. So balance, reciprocity, of course, you know, number 33 there with that key, it was 6 as well. So 6s are an indication of soulmates, of two people sharing a life together, sharing love, serenity, peace, good fortune, and well-being. Okay, taking pleasure in the present moment. So I'm just going to go and get a trinket or rune before we close. So we have the fox, okay? Now, the fox can be an indication that some of you are resolving trust issues within yourself, and that you may be a little bit cautious about entering into a new relationship. But I mean, you've also got the pure heart there. So I feel like you're about to meet someone who's true blue, who is really transparent about what they want, nothing hidden with this person. The fox can also indicate that you are someone who is super independent and self-sufficient and you don't need anybody. You've been operating under difficult circumstances in life and you're thriving all by yourself. But if you do want love, I really feel that love is on the cards for you there. I feel that there is a pure love coming in, and it's going to be really rewarding. Also with the fox, it can indicate that someone who kind of re-enters your life from time to time. I'm not saying that they're sly or that they are, not to be trusted. I just feel that this person from a past situation with you, they're just not capable of the depth of love that you require, because as we spiritually evolve and heal things within ourselves, we change frequencies and vibrations, and we just don't match a person anymore. And if they have not spiritually evolved and changed frequencies, it means you're misaligned, and they can't give you or offer you what it is that you truly deserve and desire in that moment. So why would you accept less than you truly deserve and desire? So I feel, you're leaving a situation like that behind, and you're embracing a new, rewarding and healthy relationship where there is passion, intensity, love, devotion, thoughtfulness, kindness, and understanding as well. So I'll leave it there. I hope something resonates in this reading for you, my beautiful Taurians. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press that little notification bell. It lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is so important for me too. Also, if you want to enter the competition to win a free personal reading from me, all you have to do is take a moment of quietness, if you can, because I can see that you're super busy here, but play a song called You're the Voice by John Farnham, and then write in the comment section below, I stand strong with an attitude of gratitude. Music raises vibrations, and since we are currently in a very critical point in the world, playing a song that raises vibrations is very important at this time. Now, of course, if you don't like the song that has been suggested by my guides, then please choose one that really resonates with you. The effect shall be the same. The effect is really to raise vibrations, okay? And although I listen to the song too, and I can really find some wonderful things in it, and it really resonates with me. It's not, of course, my typical type of song, but it is wonderful. So it really is something that is important. And if you get a moment to listen to it, I totally would. But then my guides will actually point me in a direction for one subscriber to offer that free personal reading to, and I'll announce the winner of the competition at the end of the month, okay? Thank you so much, my beautiful Taurians, and love and light.